Wullie, how was your first game in charge?
Enjoyed it. There was a lot of buzz leading up to the game. First time I felt nerves. Got a few text messages this morning, and it's nice sometimes just to get that butterflies again, because as a player, the experience goes on. You learn to deal with it. But it was a different kind of buzz this morning. Chance to go lead my hometown team out and in front of the fans, and the turnout was brilliant. Obviously, I had messages all week, and I've tried to get the message out there to come and support us, because every man, lady, kid, everything, we're going to need them until the end of the season, and the turnout was fantastic. And then put on a performance. I thought we should have won the game. We had a lot of pressure. Thought we were very solid at the back. Arbroath didn't create too many chances, but we had a lot of attacking intent, and that's obviously what I want to do and the way I want to play.
I think it's been a bit of a whirlwind week for you, really.
Yep. Aye. Obviously met with the chairman on Sunday, and you obviously process everything, but then Monday it was straight down to work. Again, working hard with the players to get them to buy into what I want to do, and to be fair to every lad in there, that they have done. I've told them that I want to go and have a go at teams. We'll have a way of playing, and all I can ask from them is 100% effort and commitment. And if they give me that, we'll not be far away. And then it's about individual quality as well, to kind of produce that bit of magic to win games. And like I say, it's unlucky not to win today, but a clean sheet, we've not kept too many of them. Well, certainly not enough, and it's something to build on.
You were part of the squad under Alan and Sandy.
Yep.
So did that make it slightly easier for you, knowing that the areas that you wanted to change?
Yeah, I think it does, because obviously you understand players and you understand their capabilities and what they're not, happy doing or uncomfortable with. So I know that, and I think the players like Kieran and Fitzy, they'll be big players for us, because I want an attacking intent. I want to go and have a go at teams. I want to play with width. I want to get balls in the box. I want to create chances, and they'll give us that, whereas they maybe not featured much. But yeah, pleased with what the boys have gave us so far, and again, it's a point. That's all it is. It could have been so much better, but again, I keep banging on about the clean sheet, because if we're hard to beat and we don't concede goals, we've got a better chance of winning games. It's the basics.
The boys seem to buy into what you're wanting to do.
Yeah.
The performance today was uplifting.
Yeah, well, they all got a lift at the start of the week. Somebody fresh coming in. I say fresh, but obviously I've been here, but it's a fresh approach, and they've bought into it. They've worked incredibly hard during training, and like I said, the performance was good. The fans backing was good, but we can't get carried away, because we're still bottom of the table. We've got a lot of work to do, but we'll take a game at a time, and now we'll look ahead to Ayr. So the boys know that they'll come in. We'll maybe ask them to do different things this week, but I know I've got the backing of the players in there, and they'll give everything for the cause.
A point against the league leaders, you would be happy with it, but as you say, at this stage you're probably looking for the 3.
Yeah, we need to pick up 3 points. The target at home, we need to. It's been rotten, our home form. It's not just been this season. It's been 2 and 3, 4 years. So we need to improve that. I told them, if you can't win a game, we don't lose a game. But we do need to win games. That's the long and short of it, and we'll be doing everything we can to win the games.
If you play like that, though, you're going to win more games than you're going to lose.
I hope so. I said to the boys that all we can do is give 100%, and you could see that we're top v bottom today, and we feel hard done by that we've not won the game. So if we keep doing that, and we keep trying our hardest, and keep giving everything, then we can't be faulted. You'll not win every game. You'll not, and it's how you react to that. But what I can see from the players, the reaction we have this week and today, it's very encouraging.
Can you believe you haven't won that today?
With the chances at the end there, no. Unbelievable bit of defending. It's just defenders' instinct there to get back on the line, and what a clearance. And I wouldn't have been any prouder if it dropped to Kieran and he stuck it in the back of the net, 'cause if there's a boy that deserves that, it's him.
He's come back from a horrendous injury, or his operation on his knee and things, and gave everything out there this afternoon.
He has. He was one of the first players I spoke to, because I know that just before Alan was was away that he was going out on loan, and I spoke to him straight away and I said, the way I want to play, you'll be a big player. And he did run out of steam at the end with the length of time that he's been out, but you can see what he's got pace, he's direct, and like I said, that's the way I want to play. And players like him and Fitzy who can go by defenders and create trouble, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
We nuisances, really.
Pests. Players that I don't like playing against. But yeah, like I said, great to see so many fans inside here, and it was a lift for everybody. The fans got a lift as well, which then spread onto the pitch, and the players fed off of that, and hopefully that goes into the next game and the game after, and hopefully that'll go a long way to helping us to stay up.
Just on Kieran again,
yep.
You probably got on sooner than he was expecting today with the injury to Lee.
Yeah, well, we had the discussion about possible changes throughout the game that we might need, and we had that question mark over Lee because we didn't know how fit he was going to be. He hasn't trained in 2 weeks, and I was just saying there now that it actually wasn't his injury that he came off with, it was something else that he picked up, so we'll have to assess that. We'll let the physio assess that and find out more on Monday. So he was an option to come on anyway. I was thinking more 30 minutes at the end to go and have a go and create something for us, but he's came on earlier and he's done his chances of starting the next game a lot.
That's the baptism of management, isn't it, that you have to change your game plan as soon as 20 odd minutes?
I had to change it at 8:30 this morning when Alex Cooper had COVID, so that was one of them. I was still I wasn't sleeping, but I was in my bed and I was just, Gav's phoning me and I'm thinking there's a problem, it must be COVID, please, who is it? And he told me it was Coops had tested positive on a lateral flow, which means he has to go away and get a PCR, so he's done that, and we'll wait for the results and we'll take it from there. But so that was a change at 8:30 this morning, and I had to phone Grant and say, look, this has happened, we're going to do this instead of that. And then obviously the game plan again inside that had to change because Coops was playing. But as a manager, you just got to take the little knocks and deal with them, and I think to a man we dealt with it fine.
So at 8:30 you weren't left back?
I wasn't a left back, no. I'll not tell you where I was playing, but I wasn't playing left back. But again, it just I think I've showed throughout this season, and last season obviously I played right back every minute, every game, but this season I've showed how versatile I can be, and Coops was in there, but I had to go in there and do a job, and like I said, a clean sheet, back four was brilliant. Max Johnson, credit to him, it's been a tough week for him as well, trust me, but I spoke to him on Monday and the way he reacted, performed really well, and Dara and Eastie solid at the back, so no faults from that.
You talked here about Grant.
Yep.
Grant Murray in the dugout today, is that
Yeah, well I know Grant from my time at Kilmarnock, and then obviously he's had his own stint at Wraith and he's been in it Hibs with Neil Lennon. I've kept in touch with Grant, and he's somebody that I trust, and there'll be an announcement soon about where we go forward, and that's all I can say at the moment, but as soon as we've got more on that, I'll let everybody know.
You talked about next week as well, and
yep.
how vital that is against Ayr.
Huge. It's a derby, so that adds to it. But at the moment where we are, we need to go and win games, and we'll go to Somerset and try and win the game.